welcome back. Today I'm going to share another piece of tutorial on how to use the Easycolor DTV. Alright, so it's actually from a Siser product. And first of all, I did have a little request on how are we going to use the DTV onto a canvas back. Okay, so we're going to do a monogram. Okay, so first of all, this is just an example. I downloaded a background. Okay, it's a background. So I downloaded from Creative Fabrica. So let me show it to you. Okay, so this is the design that I have selected. Okay, so you can, if you guys actually purchase the Siser machine, you can be able to get a full access for 1 year of all the designs in Creative Fabrica. Okay, so back to this tutorial down here. So since I already downloaded, and I'm going to open up this file. Okay, so this is the brown leopard. Open it, and it's just a background. So I'm going to do a monogram with the leopard skin in the monogram itself. So there are two ways of doing. One is you print out your background and you actually cut it up. So in that sense, you're going to waste a lot of ink, right? So you're going to waste a lot of ink by doing that route. But I am going to show you how we're going to do that by using this Leonardo Design Studio. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to come into the text down here. Okay, I select the text, and for example, I'm picking up this font down here. This Impact is a solid font. So I'm going to key in an alphabet, say it's a S. And I hit apply. So after I hit apply, okay, and the size that I'm going to do may be about 160 mm. Okay, so I'm going to move this up here. I resize it. 140, 160. All right. Selected this. So this is a print and cut. Okay, so let me mind that this is a print and cut design. Okay, so you can be able to see there are 4 cropping marks. Okay, so how are we going to mask everything out? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to select the whole. I'm going to select the whole thing down here, and I'm going to come down to this little. This is the weld feature down here. Okay, and I am basically going to pick up this because this is the where the joint it will remove all the background. Okay, so basically you can be able to see these 2 icons down here. Once it's intersect, it will all the background will be removed, only the image. Okay, I'm going to click this. There you go. So this is what we require. Okay, so let me pull this up, maximize the page. So let me resize this. Okay, so about 169 by 89. So so I already maxed it. Okay, so I already maxed it up. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to build our contours. Okay, without building contours, basically there won't be anything. So we're going to build a contour down here. We hit the build. Okay, so this is a print and cut logo. Okay, so you can be able to see these are the cut lines. Okay, and basically I will just hit apply. Okay, so there we go. There is the cut line. Okay, so this is basically on the right hand corner down here. You can be able to see this is a kiss cut. Okay, so we are done with this. The next thing what we're going to do is again, this is a print and cut. We're going to send the design, and basically is again I'm going to send. Okay, so back to this screen down here, you will notice, okay, this is a print artwork and this is a cutting lines. Okay, so there are 2 down here. So first of all, I'm going to select the print because I need to print it out first. Okay, and I select my paper. My printer is selected. So because I'm using an A4, so I hit OK. All right, so I may need to resize it because just now it's being set into 8.5, 11. So okay, so there you go. So I'm going to send to printer. Okay, for this Easycolor DTV, we do not actually need to mirror. Okay, so I will just go into print. So it will print out the monogram on the Easycolor DTV, right? Via Wi-Fi. So I'm going to hit print. Okay, so it's being printed. So this is the outlook of it, all right, onto a piece of A4. Okay, you will notice there is an arrow sign down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the blade holder right on top of the corner, right? It doesn't really have to be right on top, but it just around this area, it will be fine. Okay, so if you notice that I will just stick anywhere, okay, because for Siser Juliet, if you put the blade holder on the location, that is where it's going to start. Okay, so I'm going to set it up for you to actually have a look. So okay, so that is it. So I'm going to, for that, I'm going to make sure that it's aligned. Okay, the cutting mat has to be aligned. I locked it. Okay, and I'm going to move the blade holder to around that area. So I'm going to go around there, and I'm going to go. Okay, so just to make sure that it's around the corner. Okay, so from here, okay, I will just bring up my phone just to make sure that we're actually looking at the same stuff. So I'm going to go into the pressure. Okay, the cut pressure. The cut pressure, you can do a test cut. So for you beginners, it's going to be a very good practice that you do a test cut. So because I have used to it, so I'm going to go into the force of 9. Okay, so on the Leonardo program, you just actually have to select the cut screen, and you just have to send over and it will start to cut. Or there is a preset button down here. Okay, if you notice, there is an easy read. Okay, so if you select the easy read, and this is the easy read that I am, there are a couple of other features. If you actually look into the screen, okay, there are a couple of them, but because I'm going to use the HTV and it's going to be an easy read, so I'll just select the easy read, and the preset has been done. The cut has been at 10, the pressure has been 5. Okay, so that is the preset setting if you are using the Siser products. Okay, so it's reading the registration mark. Okay, so there it goes, it start to cut. So for example, there isn't any offsets for this, so I did not actually put in any offset, so I will just have to eject the mat. Okay, so it's been cut, so we will read it out and we will see. Okay, so by using the Siser carrier sheet, so this is a Siser carrying sheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to place on top of the design. Okay, so just ballpark it. Okay, so after applying the transfer carrier sheet, basically you just have to remove all the air bubbles so that the carrier sheet is actually sticking onto the cutouts. So just to make sure that everything is level, and removing all the air bubbles which are being trapped in. So then if you see, I'm going to peel it off. Okay, so this is the, okay, so you can see it's perfect. So basically everything has been, there's no weed, it actually cuts around the edges and we weed it out, and now the design is on the transfer carrier sheet, so we can be able to proceed to the iron onto the tote bag. Okay, so what we're going to do is, before we actually apply the iron on, we need to preset the tote bag to remove all the moisture. All right, so after maybe we put about 3-4 seconds, we are done with it. We will just lift up the the easy press. Okay, then the next thing what I'm going to do will be I'm going to put the Easycolor DTV on top of the surface. Okay, so you just have to adjust the area that we wanted to iron on. All right, thereafter we'll just put the easy press at 150 degrees. Okay, just to make sure that you guys actually saw the setting, 150 degrees Celsius, and for 15 seconds. So it's going to be a hot peel. Okay, so we just have to wait for another couple of seconds before we actually remove the easy press. All right, so it's done. So we'll just lift up the easy press. Okay, make sure it's a little bit cool down before we peel it off. Okay, there you go. So I'll just remove the mat on the bottom. So this is the effect. It's really thin. So I turn off my easy press first. Okay, so this is how we're going to do the transfers, right, on monograms. Okay, using the Easycolor DTV monograms. So I see you in the next tutorial. Right.